Gabe, you put it a lot more eloquently earlier. Wildlife rehabilitation sounds much better than pigeon poop problem. Obviously, we also are not the smartest ones in the room. But yes, that is a large issue for us. Just to give a little bit of background, this is an issue that affects our entire flight line. At Kirtland, where we work with the 58th Special Operations Wing, we have 3 very large hangars that house my maintainers, as well as an assortment of different aircraft. We do our maintenance in these hangars when we can, because it's much better than being out in the environment. So the issue with that is we have pigeons and other birds and wildlife who have housed themselves also in the hangar. This creates a pretty bad issue for us because their droppings are all over our hangar floors. They have landed on our people, and most importantly though, our aircraft. So they create a very unsavory and it's a health hazard for our maintainers to be working on them. They also can deteriorate the paint on our aircraft rather quickly. So we find ourselves washing our aircraft at a relatively high rate because of these droppings. I have to like look over here to see the, I believe I covered all of that. Yeah, so we have a few hundred people who are affected by this every day. Wrong button. All right, that's just a picture of some of the droppings on the hangar floor. There are some parts which we see very thick piles of them, and it is a large problem for us. We have bioenvironmental, but they will not come out and clean up for us. So our airmen spend up to 90 hours every month cleaning up after this. So that's hours, that's time that we are not using to maintain our aircraft. And we would like that time back if we could. We would also ask that if there was any way to not harm the wildlife. I'm a huge animal advocate, so I'd really like to not kill the birds if we can. And I believe that's about it on that one.
We've also put bird netting on other hangars that I've been on different bases. And even with the bird netting, if the birds get caught in there, so now you got dead birds above you, decaying on top of you. Same thing, they're still, flying up there. So even bird netting is kind of not very good idea. So any idea that we can get will be awesome.
How about raising hogs?
All right.
That happened too. And then there's dead birds on the ground.